the Hebrew Israelites. First of all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shemai Shai, and all praise and double honors to the elders of GMS. And shalom to all, shalom to all the Akim in this country and all over the world. And that's it. So my name is Yaikwab, to my right.
Karabamah.
Nazarul Khad.
Sha'ah. Okay. So, yeah, we're in the park here, with the Akim, and let me see any scriptures you brothers want to put.
Yeah, I got a scripture right here. This is Jeremiah 51, and I'm starting verse 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight.
Done.
They have remained in their holes. They might have failed. They become as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken.
Okay, again.
Jeremiah 51 and 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. They might have failed. They became as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. Yeah, it's talking about Esau's military. Because when you read Zephaniah 1 and 14, all right, because when the time that's coming, the Most High is gonna pour that pride from the army of Esau, man. He's gonna make them like women. All right, they're gonna bitch up when all hell breaks loose, man. All that fuel, the power of the Marines, all that shit that they did the bravest out there, the most courageous. That's gonna come to the stop, all right? Because the Most High is gonna put a fearful spirit on them. And that in the scripture you just read, they have forborne to fight. They ain't gonna want to fight in that day, but the Most High is gonna put the spirit on them to fight, and they're gonna be like women. Yeah, 1 to 13.
Pride like fire.
Yeah, that's right. Most High,
yep,
Most High hardened the heart of Esau, just like Pharaoh, to show his strength. All right. Yeah, read this first, then you go get that. Well, hold it.
Yeah. All right, this Isaiah 19, verse 16. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women.
And in that day shall Egypt be like unto women. All right, your military, they're gonna be like women, because the women don't have no real power. At the end of the day, they boost women up that they could do anything that a man do. But when all hell breaks loose and when they're in a position of difficulty, all right, women just cave in, man. That feminine nature takes over. All right, they crying hysterically. All right, they don't know what to do. They're basically looking for a strong shoulder to cry on, basically, man, which is a man. And that with a woman, she's not gonna go to another woman for help. When you got a whole bunch of rough men out on the street, basically going berserk and doing what they will, she gonna go for the strongest men. All right, and your Esau, you're gonna be put to shame in that day, right? Because the Israelites is gonna be risen up in that day. All right, and the scripture tell you that we're gonna take the kingdom. All right, because we in this next race war, all right, the Most High is gonna make us win it. All right, continue.
Right. And it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts when he shaketh over it.
Yeah, the Most High is bringing destruction over America, man. And he's going to use his men, all right? And he's going to use 2/3 that are not about the truth, man, because they're the one that's going to kick off this race riot, man, all right? And who's going to win this race war? The Israelites, all right? And when the elect men that the Most High basically gonna give that spiritual power to bring more destruction, that's when the real hell is gonna come, man. Because all these niggas that's gonna be fighting these wars, these race wars, they gotta have knives and guns, this, that, and the third. But when the spiritual power takes place in America, man, the men that the Most High chose to get that power, it's gonna be all bets off in that day, man. All right, continue. That was it on that?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, bring out Zephaniah.
Zephaniah 1 and 13. Therefore, their goods shall become a booty.
Continue.
And their house is a desolation.
Yeah, the house in America, man. Your house is about to become a desolation. America's going to be destroyed, all right? And the Most High ain't going to give it a typical destruction. He's going to give it a destruction that's going to be held in remembrance for generations to come, man. For generations, age after age, they're gonna be written of this second Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, and the wickedness that took place in it. And all the deeds of the righteous men is going to be written in the book, and all the deeds of the wicked is going to be written in the book. All right, everything that we went through, all right, dealing with the word of the Most High is going to be recorded. All right, continue.
If I can say something?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Sorry. I mean, you can say, brother just told me something.
Right, and booty, when it says booty,
yeah,
it means like debt.
Oh, debt.
Read that part again.
Zephaniah 1:13. Therefore their goods shall become a booty.
Right, and their goods shall become a booty, because they really don't even have any assets. America, you know what I'm saying? They don't have anything. Their dollar isn't worth anything because all the gold and reserves are not in there. So America really doesn't have anything.
They don't.
America is the only reason why the dollar is still valid right now is because of the faith of the people that think it's worth something.
Right, fiat currency.
It's called, which is called fiat currency. But when you do your research, you'll know. I believe it was after the Depression, like around 1933, all those gold reserves were taken out of there.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So the currency right now is not backed by gold and silver, which is what real money is. Real money is backed by gold and silver. If there's no gold and silver, the money you really have is not really money.
Right.
You know, it's a piece of paper.
If I could add something too, like you said, but their goods are going to become a booty, their possessions.
Right.
That's the same thing that happened in Egypt the first time when we left out of there.
Yeah.
We left with much spoil.
But this time we ain't gonna leave with nothing
Yeah.
out of Egypt.
Right.
We're not even gonna leave with these bodies.
That's right.
But when all hell breaks loose, Jake is gonna be in you crackers' crib, taking shit, wearing your clothes, like the elder Carl said, put it on your suits,
Right.
put it on your robes, taking bubble baths while you hanging in the living room. All right, that's the time we coming to, man, because your house is all gonna be spoiled
That's
and
right.
pillaged, man.
right.
All right, by the men of the Lord and by regular hoodlum niggas, man. All right, who's fed up with the society. All right. Go ahead.
If I can say something real quick, like the brother's saying, the brother's right in the spirit, man, because why is that not right? Because the Most High believes in payback and recompense. The Most High believes that whatever you do to one person, he's going to cause the same tribulation on you. So the so-called white man has come. How did he get this country? He raped, robbed, and murdered, and went to the house of the indigenous people of this land, which are the Native Americans. He went into their house, raped their women, mocked them, put on their clothes, stole their goods, stole their jewelry. All right. All right, and went into the land and did the same thing. So the Most High believes in payback in that way. All right, and that's what the Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to put the spirit, even on the 2/3. All right, to go back and do the same thing onto Esau, the Edomites, man.
That's right.
But the thing is that who's going to have the last stand are the men of the Lord, though.
Yes.
The elect, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Can you continue on?
And their house is a desolation. They shall also build houses, but not inhabit them.
Yeah, because the time's coming, your rulership is at an end. Like the brothers going through the spirit in the last show, it's the end of a thing than the beginning.
Yes.
Our captivities come to the end, and your captivities come to a beginning, man. All right. So the Most High is gonna reverse the roles, man. Like you got what's that movie with Trading Places with Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
All right, how they traded places.
Yeah,
but that's
right.
how it's really supposed to be.
Yep.
Jake is supposed to be on top and you crackers is supposed to be on the bottom. All right, and that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna build the houses now and not inhabit them, and we're gonna live in those houses, man. All right, you're gonna build our palaces. All right, our 1,000,000-acre palaces, man. And we're gonna have more than one. We're just gonna have one castle to dwell in. We're gonna have our own castle for our Israelite women. They're gonna have their houses. All right, everything's gonna be set up in order, which means we're gonna be in rulership.
Just like these elites have now.
That's
Various
right, yeah.
states and different lands.
They got summer homes, winter homes,
Yep.
homes in other countries.
They call it seasoning. Seasoning.
Yeah, because it's when
Naples.
that's right. They switch houses with the season. Yes, sir.
I got a quick one for you because you mentioned we're gonna switch roles, you know, and we're not really supposed to even go through what we went through.
That's right.
So Jeremiah 49:12, it says, "For thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup."
Who's that talking about? The day, all right, it's talking about the nation of Israel. It wasn't our judgment to drink of the cup because the Most High promised to establish a kingdom with us, all right? But because we went off as a people, all right, the Most High hardened our heart. He gave us that stony heart. We went off from the law, statute, and commandments, all right? That's why we was brought into captivity. That's why we drank of that cup, which symbolizes slavery.
Okay. Behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
Yeah, we are surely drunk, and the whole world seen us drink of that cup. Get Lamentations 2:15. All right, the whole world saw us